Today on The Wicked, we're going to be covering the wild and wacky internet news. Jacksepticeye was in a video with Tommy in it and a few other influencers that I wouldn't know the names of, doing a lie detector test. Tommy in it proceeded to ask these questions. Mr. Beast responded on Twitter. He seemed a little, let's say, upset.
Do you like Mr. Beast? No. Jack, do you think Mr. Beast ruined YouTube? Yes. Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think you had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know. If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun. Ooh. I thought you were going to get me that one, didn't you? Who's the YouTuber you hate the most? I don't know. There's a lot of groomers and pedophiles on our platform.
All in all, I can see where both of them are coming from. The way that Jack was looking at it is the way I think a lot of old guard YouTube looks at it. The OGs, the Anthony Padilla's and the Markipliers, PewDiePie's, Jacksepticeye's. I think they all see it kind of similarly. That Mr. Beast raised the quantity, raised the quality, and raised the price. He made it seem more mainstream, where the attraction that YouTube generated was usually because of the fact that you can do it at home. You can do it yourself. You don't need a high budget team or crew. If you have one, it makes it better, of course. Look at the productions coming from people like the Sidemen or Markiplier's YouTube original projects. Any of these things. Higher crew, higher production quality. That's fair to say the least, but it's unattainable. How do you start out YouTube if YouTube's king, the one that has to lead by example, the one that has the most followers and has overtaken people like PewDiePie, is somebody who pumps millions and millions and millions of dollars into videos on the reg? On the other hand, what Mr. Beast is doing isn't wrong, not even remotely. What Mr. Beast is doing is, honestly, it's good. It's good for the world. I don't know if it's good for YouTube. It's good for the masses. All the money he's making getting pumped straight back into the channel, pumped into the videos, and pumped into society. Yeah, it's appealing. However, neither of them are wrong. Neither of them are right. It's just the way of things. You make money, you put it into your content, it becomes better quality. I'd like to take a minute to ask you to go down and click that subscribe button. Really lick that subscribe button. Give it a good black eye. Kai Cenat is looking on possibly 5 to 10 years in prison, given the charges held against him. If you haven't seen this, Kai Cenat got arrested after inciting a riot in New York City. The NYPD arrested him, stating that this shows the danger of social media. Honestly, I think it's all bullshit. I think it's ridiculous. The maximum charge is 10 years, apparently. A lot of people think he's got 5. I don't know where that came from. Regardless, the fact that he's even being charged is ridiculous. If you saw a PewDiePie coming in, or you saw, for example, a Mr. Beast starting a riot in New York City, these motherfuckers would shake his hand and treat him like the motherfucking president. But instead, you have a young black man covered from head to toe in tattoos. You see what I'm getting at? The fact that this could even result in charges being pressed is, to me, kind of ridiculous. I don't know the full extent of the situation. If Kai is more in the wrong than I'm aware of, then please let me know in the comments. However, I don't believe so. Not from anything I've seen. Vidal, Riley, and KSI did a video together in which they talk about Jake Paul and Logan Paul's relationship.
What do you think? Just say what you can say.
Okay.
Of Logan and Jake's relationship right now.
Logan and Jake's relationship.
Do you think anyone's in the wrong? Do you think they both have a point? Do you think you can see where Jake's coming from?
Brothers, there's always gonna be that competitive side.
Shit, you know about that.
That's legit what I was gonna say. Like, me and Deji, we've been through it publicly. We've had like fallouts, like major fallouts, and like, even be a thing. But this is me just trying to just talking, but just dismissing the fight.
I just
between
think
that.
I don't
Also,
know,
Prime as well.
Yeah,
the success of Prime.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think Prime would have been as successful if it was Jake and Logan.
They wouldn't.
It just wouldn't.
They wouldn't. I think that the whole thing of you lot being enemies then becoming...
Exactly. There was a story. There was an art to it. There was, you know, it's...
But if I was Jake, I would be pissed.
If you ask me, this whole situation is ridiculous. There shouldn't be any picking sides. Neither of these dudes are right. Neither of them are wrong. In my personal belief, neither of them are good, but neither of them are bad. I think they're just people, like everyone else. Jake claims that Logan is two-faced, that he plays the brother card. However, from everything I've seen, you've got Jake complaining that Logan comes in the ring and faces off with Tommy Fury. But go back to Manchester Arena, KSI versus Logan Paul, the first fight. JJ hits Logan. It connects with the back of his head. What happens? Jake Paul comes storming into the ring. How is that any different? He's also claimed several times that Logan has never had a real fight, even though he was there, and is completely disregarding the fact that Logan has fought JJ twice. Someone Jake clearly aspired to fight at one point or another. Not only that, but he's fought Floyd Mayweather. Did he get the best performance out of Floyd Mayweather? Fuck no. But did he fight him? Yeah. And here's a hot take for you on the whole Crypto Zoo thing, given I guarantee a lot of people are going to be drawing opinions on Logan because of that. And I'm not saying that Logan's not in the wrong for not paying these people back. I'm not saying he's not a scammer. However, crypto was a failing industry, is a failing industry. How many of the big name cryptocurrencies have people invested and lost millions and millions and millions of dollars in? All of the rug pulls. This isn't new news. Honestly, y'all motherfuckers need to be more careful with your money. You need to stop pumping it into everything you see. It was only a matter of time before Logan, or if we are to believe his story, whoever Logan worked with, took advantage of that goodwill, that so-called goodwill and so-called elite business moves. It was only a matter of time. And then you look at the other side. Logan has big brother Jake every step of the way. Every step of the way. Jake has been desperately trying to get out from his brother's shadow, and arguably has overtaken his brother in most regards. However, do I think any of this information gives us, as viewers, input into their lives? Fuck no. Not at all. EDP445 has been caught out talking to 15-year-old girls. It's not the first time he's been caught out for this type of behavior. It's not the last, honestly. And at this point, it's like a meme on the internet. So, are any of us surprised? Doubt. However, a plot twist arose. This time, the person to semi-catch him, I guess, was none other than Jideon.
She doing this to try and catch him, or was she...
So he hit her up. He hit her up first. So that's the thing, like, if she would have hit him up first, I don't know the legality of it. Either way, like he said, dick pics her, so he's fucked in that case. But he hit her up first, so
Holy
that's
shit.
the good thing.
Yeah, if she had messaged him first, I think he'd probably try and say it was some kind of entrapment or something. So, yeah, that is awful. What?
It's pretty much it's any day now. You know, it really is. Like,
ever like contact authorities about it? Like,
yeah. Okay. Well, so the thing about it is, like, I can't do it. Like, she did it. So, like. So what she did was she contacted my mods, and my mods told me. And then I hopped on a call with her. And the first thing I did was I was like, let me talk to your mom. So I talked to her mom. Her mom was aware of everything. And so once I got situated, she sent me everything, and then I gave it over to Skeet because he's a professional with this, and so he was actually, oh man, this some things like I want to say for the video, but yeah, he's a weirdo. Like he was trying to meet up with her on her birthday because over in Nevada, the age of consent is 16. So he was trying to, word for word, he said, "I want to give you that birthday dick."
Jideon went on Moist Critical's channel, onto one of his streams, I believe, and explained the situation better for those who want to really go in deep. However, from the looks of the situation, Jideon tried to do an interview with EDP, probably trying to troll him, trying to spread awareness of what he is onto the internet. EDP tried to charge him $200. Jideon says, "Fuck that, I'm not paying a known pedophile." Then EDP goes through Jideon's Discord and finds this 15-year-old girl, the alleged victim. Jideon worked closely with the girl and her mother and another YouTuber named Skeet Hansen, a Chris Hansen impersonator in his own words. Skeet Hansen connected them all with the law enforcement, the proper authorities, and it looks to be that Jideon may have set the events in motion to finally put EDP445 under a prison cell. If that's not a win for the internet, then I don't know what is. In gaming news, this week we have some sad news, in my eyes. The developers behind the Saints Row series, once great games, kinda fell off in recent years. The Red Faction games, plenty of others, has unfortunately been shut down by their parent company, Embracer. Elsewhere in gaming news, we have potential confirmations for The Last of Us 3. Or perhaps Uncharted, or maybe even a new Naughty Dog title, which would be very nice to see. Semi-confirmation on Red Dead Redemption 3. Todd Howard has come out and said that Fallout 5 will eventually follow suit to Starfield, and otherwise the gaming industry is looking up. With the upcoming and recent releases of Starfield, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Spider-Man 2, there's a lot to look forward to. Anyway, that's all from me, folks. If you enjoyed that video, please subscribe. And as always, no rest for the wicked.